always go exactly the way it's planned. God did that by design because he wants us to be willing to shift. Basically, pivoting, the truth about pivoting is actually shifting. It's shifting your mindset. It's shifting the skill set. It's shifting the way you're willing to do things. It's shifting change. It's embracing change. So it's easy to stay stuck, but it's a challenge to sometimes change, but it's necessary. Because as we know, one thing is certain: life is definitely certain. Life is definitely gonna change. It's not gonna stay the same. You're not gonna always be the same age. We're not gonna always be the same weight. You may not always stay in the same home. You may not always drive the same car. You may not always have the same people around you. You may have changed your circle. Life is constantly changing, and as it's changing, we know technology is changing by the fastest speed of lightning. So we went from the typewriters to the big old computers. Now we got laptops, we got tablets, we got little phones. Phone is basically a little computer. So we got all that. It has evolved over time, and we had to be willing to move with time. What if we was just say a secretary? I'm not using no computer. I've always used the typewriter. I'm not willing to use the computer. I'm going to use the typewriter because that's what I've always been willing to do. Her job would no longer be there because guess what? The business is not going to just stick around with a slow typewriter. You know, they're gonna invest in computers. So that person either got to roll with that computer or they're gonna have to let her go or him go because things are changing. We can't stay the same. That's just by design, by God's design. The truth about pivoting is we must embrace change. We must be willing to change. And also, I had some other notes. We got to not just change, but we got to completely change the way we do things in order sometimes to see better results. And we got to adapt to change. We got to develop strategies. We have to change the way we completely do things. We have to do that by adjusting some things, modifying some things. Okay, let me carve out sometimes in my schedule to actually read a couple of scriptures of the Bible. That means I may have to get up a little early. If I got to be at work for 8, if you have a commute, say you got to leave your house for 7 to get there for 8, you might have to get up for 5 in the morning, 6 in the morning, according to how long it take you to get dressed to read those couple of scriptures. So that's just some examples I'm giving on how you must. The truth about pivoting. The truth about pivoting is it don't stay the same. You got to be willing to modify some things. Okay, I know I got to get up for 5 in the morning because I choose to read 2 scriptures or a couple of scriptures or several scriptures of the Bible. So I got to get up early. So what that mean? I got to go to bed late. So I'm going to say I got to go to bed